Hello, my name is Sheree Kelsey, and welcome to the Kelsey Krew. And today I made this chicken pot pie for my family. This chicken pot pie was so good, y'all. My family ate it all up. My husband and I have 6 kids, ranging from 5 months old to 15 years old. Anyhow, look at this. This crust was good. It was flaky, y'all. I use Bisquicks. I love using Bisquicks when I make chicken pot pie. My children came back from seconds. Yes, they came back, and the whole thing was gone. And whenever, I don't know about y'all, but whenever like all the food is gone, I be feeling proud. But let's get into this recipe. So I started off with some chicken thighs. You can use whatever chicken you want, shredded chicken, pre-made chicken, chicken on a bone. It don't matter. I just like to use chicken thighs. I season it up with some lemon pepper, some all herbs. It has like Italian herbs, oregano, different type of herbs inside of it. Seasoning, and I also use seasoning salt. Those are the seasons I like to use. I did put my chicken in the air fryer, and after I put an air fryer on 400 for about 15 minutes. When it came out, it was good, it was tender, it was juicy. Then I just started shredding this chicken up. Okay, now when I shred chicken, I just use whatever I can use. I use forks, I use knives, I use my hands. As you'll see here, I just try to get the job done. But anyhow, I shredded my chicken on up, and that's how I prepare my chicken. But like I said, you can buy a chicken, a rotisserie chicken that's already pre-made, whatever type of chicken you want to use, but just make it easy for yourself. What I like about a good chicken pot pie, that it can feed a crowd once, the first thing. And then secondly, like, you don't even have to for real have any sides with it. Now I did, if you watch the video all the way to the end, I did make up a fruit salad. But honestly, you have your bread, you have your meat, you have your vegetables all in one dish, so you don't really need anything. But I just served up some fruit for my children. Okay, so after I have my chicken all shredded up, I went on and just used a frozen bag of mixed vegetables. I like to use the smaller vegetables, not the big kind. Now you can use the big kind if you want to, but I use small vegetables. And then I use 1 can of cream of chicken and 1 can of cream of celery with my inside of my mixture here. I got like 2 cans of each one, but then I was like, I don't need all that, so I just use 1 can of cream of celery and 1 can of cream of chicken. And then you can look in the description box of this video, and then I have the recipe as well with like details of like the correct sizes and things like that. Okay, I also just poured in a little bit of chicken broth in there just to give it just a little bit more flavor, and also to thin up the chicken cream of chicken and cream of celery, because I didn't want it to be too thick, you know what I'm saying? So I just put like a little bit in there. Again, the correct amount is in the description box of what I actually used. Okay, so I'm just going back in with those same seasons that I used earlier. I like to use flavor, have it be flavorful throughout my meal. So I just went on back through with the same seasons that I used earlier. Lemon pepper, the mixed herb seasoning, and also a little bit of seasoning salt. Okay, so now I'm going in with the Bisquick. I just followed the instructions on the box. I used 2 cups of Bisquick, and honestly, with the correct amount of milk, I didn't really follow the instructions with the correct amount of milk. So I guess I didn't tell the truth right there. I just eyeballed it, you know. I just poured some milk in there and just kept on stirring it up until I got into the consistency that I wanted it, and I didn't want to be as thin as pancake mixture, but I did want to be thin, so I just kept on letting it mix and pouring more milk as I was watching it. Also, you don't have to have a mixer, because I didn't used to have a mixer, you know. I used to just do it with my hands, but we got a mixer, so I used it. So now I have like all of my cream of chicken, my mixed vegetables, my cream of celery, also my chicken, all of that in one container. And so I'm just gonna go through and just pour the Bisquick on top of it. Okay, so now we have everything put together. I just poured the mixture on top of the good stuff, and you know, my filling inside of my container. And then I cooked this on 350, but then I realized like this is taking so long. I was like, oh man, I'm supposed to put the oven on 400. So I would advise you to set your oven at 400 and bake it for about 45 minutes. Now look at it, you gotta watch it now. Watch it now, because everybody's oven is different. But 400 for about 45 minutes, you should be good to go. But you know, if you're not, just keep looking at it and let it stay in there longer. What you're looking for is that golden brown crust. It's gonna look like biscuits now, because you use Bisquicks, that nice golden brown crust. And that's just my 3-year-old. He just moves the camera however he wants to move it. I tell him don't do it, but anyhow, it's gonna be okay. And that's my fruit salad right there. So I just had some oranges, some grapes, some kiwi, and things like that. I went to the store, got all that fruit, and I was like, let me just put as much as I can inside this fruit salad to give these kids some fruit to eat. And it was good. They ate it all up. But again, my name is Kelsey. On this channel, you find realistic videos, you know, for families, for home cooked meals. I try my best for my meals to take me less than 30 minutes. But if I'm putting in the oven, I don't mind if it takes an hour or so, you know. But as for, you know, most of us, we're busy throughout the day and things like that. You want to have a nice dinner prepared for your family. I try to normally put videos as 30 minutes or less, but this video, you know, this meal was about 45 minutes, but hey, it still was good. So if you feel led to, go ahead and subscribe to the Kelsey Krew. We'd like to have you stick around with us, and remember that you are loved and cared by God, and faith is your victory.